Good morning and welcome back to Morning Mumbles with Donnie DD214. Kind of funny to be back. It's been a while. I told you I was going to work on consistency and that has not been working out the greatest, but it's a Monday morning and I already knocked the gym out, so I guess that's a win. So this morning I want to keep it short. I'm just trying to become more active, focus on saying less, maybe giving you better quality videos as far as audio, because visually this face isn't going to change much, and I like recording while I'm driving. It gives me something to do, someone to talk to, I guess myself. So anyways, again, back to the story. So the topic this morning is you're never going to be prepared, you're never going to be fully prepared, so act now. What does that mean? Whenever you take a big step in life, or literally just with anything, it's about action. I can have all these brilliant ideas in the world. I can have the most brilliant ideas ever. But if I never act on them, then nothing's ever going to happen. So there's tons of examples of this in life, in everybody's life, of when you finally took an action on something you'd been wanting to do. And at the time, it probably seemed scary. So recently, I decided to work on get my mortgage loan originator license, which, if you've been listening to me for a while, I'm a project manager. I really enjoy my job. I'm just kind of looking to get, a little bit more into real estate right now. So in my head, I go to one of those meetups about 2-3 months ago, and I'm kind of I'm excited about it. I see, developing mortgages or getting people approved for mortgages is helping people out. Also, learning the industry of real estate a little bit more. So, you know me, what did I do? I actually acted. So I purchased the course and I've already scheduled my exam. But, in my head, yeah, of course I'm nervous. But the thing with me is, if I don't act now, I've had a million ideas. My brain just does not slow down. And so if I have an idea, I have to action on it. Because if not, it's going to fall. It's going to fall to the wayside. So point being, you're never going to be fully prepared for your next step, for your next challenge. And a lot of people, honestly, are just scared of challenges. Whatever it may be, whether it's your fitness journey, you're never going to be fully prepared. It's like the saying, I'm going to start on Monday. Well, Monday comes and goes and you don't go to the gym and you don't change your diet and you don't do a damn thing. So whatever idea or thought that's bouncing around in your brain, no matter how scary it is, what's actually worse than not taking an action is not taking an action, right? You can sit and have all these ideas in your head, but again, if you never action on them, you're never going to succeed in that avenue. You're not going to, it's just going to hold you back your whole life. Don't be scared of success. You never know what next step you're going to take that you were nervous about, that you weren't ready for, you weren't prepared for. You take it and you either succeed or you learn. That's how you have to look at it. And we've talked about this before, but mistakes are just another learning opportunity. If you decide that you want to go to school, that's a big thing. You want to go back to school. Maybe you're 40 like me, and you're like, I want to go back to school. Well, you could go, and after a couple months, you realize it's not for you. But you tried it. I think we have to stop worrying about, everybody has to do this. Everybody has to stop worrying about what other people think, especially when it comes to their lives. What's funny is in the military, we're taught to, we're not just taught, we're told what to do for the extended amount of time that we're in. From the day you join, you get off the plane for the Air Force, you're in this terminal and they're like, go, 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 go. And then from there, your basic training starts. And then you go to tech school where you learn your job. You get to your first duty station, you are continuously learning. That all started from one step. From the moment that you say yes to joining the military, just as an example, I'm not telling everybody to go join the military. I'm just saying, from that from that moment that you say yes and you actually action and go through with it, right? Your whole next 4, 6, maybe 20 years changes. Like your whole life changes. You know, just like with anything, you see a promotion in your company for manager and you have to apply for it. You're like, well, I knew the last manager, I know another manager, and I can do that. Did you apply? Probably not. Why? Probably scared of rejection, right? Well, at the end of the day, again, you're never going to be fully prepared to run that marathon. You're never going to be fully prepared for that squat. You're never going to be fully prepared for that next roll. The thing that you have to do is take that small action to try. Whether you succeed or whether you learn. Either way, there's really only two options. You know, you can call something a failure, but if you learn something from it, is it an actual failure or is it just another learning opportunity? Well, anyways, again, I wanted to keep it short today, but I wanted to say again, you know, don't be scared of success. Because what if that small thing that you thought, I wouldn't even call it small, what if that big thing that you are thinking about doing, you actually action on, whatever it may be, and then you actually succeed? You'd be looking back like 5 years from now being like, man, if I never took that shot, then, you know, I'd still be in the same boat I was in. Almost everyone at some point in their life has made one of these big decisions. We need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that sounds stupid and so cliche, but you know, it's popular saying, and it's true. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. I don't know how many more, you know, cool little sayings I can throw in here today, but get comfortable being uncomfortable. And one more time, we're going to say it again. You're never going to be fully prepared, so act now. Have a great Monday. Get out there, crush something. Small goals equal big rewards. Let's go with that. All right. Y'all have a great day. Let me know what you want to hear, and please subscribe and like, and have a great day again.